Welcome back to a new casted game. Once again, we're casting Women's League. These are female players playing each other. We've got Mizzsazza playing as the Japanese here in the western corner. And in the east, we have Dragonna playing as the English. With me is another caster. It's the one and only Nim.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, and the cool thing about this tournament is you're going to be able to see it live tomorrow, the 27th of April, on Whamen Cutie's channel on Twitch. I will leave the link down below in the description.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
And the day after tomorrow, on the 28th, there will be a 2v2 matches as well. So they're kind of part of the tournament as well. They're going to be fun too. They're going to be like the girls from Premier League, going to be connected together with pro players, and they're gonna do some 2v2s like that.
Where's the scout going?
Right into the TC.
I was thinking that was a little bit far. Oh no.
No.
You're still in that range, Dragonna.
No, they're gonna go down.
Oh, we are already gonna be a scout down. It is really rough when that happens.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's two.
Wait. We have two scouts?
Yeah, Mizzsazza went for the two scouts,
Oh,
but
we
Dragonna
went for
doesn't
two
have any scouts now. There's some two sheep right here.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw them too.
But he probably wants to get those sheep that were originally Dragonna sheep.
Yeah, this like she merely pulled that scout back here to bring in the sheep that Dragonna brought in.
I mean, it's gonna be painful for Dragonna because she's not gonna have a lot of sheep. But on the other hand, she is the English, so if it's a faction that the easiest gonna be fixed, it's gonna be the English.
It is gonna be English. At least you have some cheap farms. But I am a little bit worried about like having enough sheep to at least age up. I think we'll be fine, probably. I've been cooking up a new tactic, guys. I feel like everyone should know about this. I was talking to Jesse. We've covered Jesse.
Jesseology.
Yeah, we've covered Jesse on this channel before. I was talking to Jesse about this, and she didn't believe me that I did this. And she was right because I haven't done it, but I'm still thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
Which is where when you go out with your scout, right, to just bring those sheep that you have underneath your TC, just bring them along.
Why?
Just so that like when they see your scout, right, they're like, oh my god, they have so many sheep. Oh my god, there are no. Oh my, it's the psychological element to it. Right, of just seeing that many sheep,
and then you need to immediately run back because you run out of sheep.
No. You're just coasting off of the mental damage that does.
You just put a meal on the berry side.
It will feed your villagers.
Oh yeah, well,
like
distress.
Like some kind of distressed vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this will work. For sure.
There's no way that can go wrong.
I don't know why Jesse thinks it wouldn't work.
You could probably do it with a faction that opens up on berries.
Yeah.
Like Ayabits or Abbasid or Delhi.
Yeah, we see the.
But I don't. But if you do this with your scout, it's probably not a good idea.
No.
It's probably not. I don't think it's a good idea in general. But I'm so willing to try it.
Yeah, we see the council hall coming up for the English and the Kora storehouse coming up for the Japanese.
So what is the reason that people do this? Can anyone explain this to me? What is the reason that people do not like create that tile space in between the Kora storehouse and the town center?
I mean, you can say that you were gonna get that wood earlier.
It's two extra farms, which is perhaps not a lot, but it's 2 extra farms for free.
But you're gonna
get more. Is it just because it keeps the rest of your villages closer as well? Because it does that. That's also fair.
Yeah.
That's also fair.
Some Japanese players here in watching the video, leave a comment.
I mean, I imagine that's the reasoning, right? But I don't know if like I just want more farms for free. It feels so hard. Undoubtedly, like there's a good reason for doing this. Yeah, that's 18.
That's 18 plus. There's also there's 6 or something already. Nah, more.
I feel like we could have gone into a second scout, right? Like that early into the game, we could have found more sheep.
Ooh, so he made a farm right now, but he didn't make a mill. I'd love to see the mill coming up with it. trying to get that scout back. It's like, oh yeah, you bringing me sheep too? Yeah, I love to see a mill with that because that's gonna boost that farm, and we can get that wheelbarrow in as well.
Yeah, we're just slowly trickling in some farms. That mill is gonna come up. It will come up. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I'd like to see that quickly. Oh, there it is.
So, core storehouse for the Japanese player, the council hall for the English player. It's gonna be some long women straight out of the gate, and it's a question as to what Mizzsazza is hoping to get next. She is 11 villagers on food, 5 on
she's got a lot of
wood,
food.
no one on gold. This looks to me like either it's gonna be horsemen.
I mean, they're 4 in gold
Oh,
now.
sorry, we
They're
were just making
moving,
that
yeah.
outpost.
Yeah, so she's gonna go castle.
I think we're just gonna go castle,
Yep.
or if we need to,
samurai.
we can go into samurai, which are a heavily armored unit. I think out of the top of my head, they start out with 3 range defense already. So
and that's
that is
good against those archers, especially when and if you don't give the English a chance to go to castle yet, they can't make those crossbows yet, and they have not that much. Like they can't really do that much against the samurai at that point.
unless they're in a big enough mass. No.
That they
No.
can.
And it is worth pointing out, right? These do 6 damage, right?
Yep.
That's 3 armor, so they do 3 damage. You can get that other +1 upgrade for 7 damage, so that they do 4 damage, which is a 25% increase in damage.
Yeah, but on the other side, they can also have range defense.
Is that how that works? That's not a 25%, considering 3 is our baseline. But it's big still. It's still a pretty big amount of extra damage that you're getting in percentage-wise. So it is worth picking that up, and then we can hold, right? If we have a mass of longbowmen, and we have them underneath the town center, English town centers, remember?
Yeah, shoot extra arrows.
We will kill those samurai if we just have enough of these.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be easy.
But it's not going to be easy. And I think because Mizzsazza knows that Dragonna is flying blind here, right? We are just investing into outposts. We have 2 outposts. Placed at good locations too, right?
Yeah, right in front. So it's harder to
Like it's some. I know, like
put outposts-
newer players will sometimes try and put the outpost like closer to your villagers so that they can get in more quickly. But it just means that they can put down an outpost uncontested in a sense.
Yeah, and they can put arrow slits on it, and then you lost your gold.
Yeah. Then you lost your gold. So this is good placement. Good placement from Mizzsazza on those outposts. We are moving in more farms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
do
was
need
thinking
to.
this house already, like when it was put down, like, would we want to place farms down there?
Yeah,
We are
gonna
building
get
in these
barracks.
farms. Very, very good base building here.
I'm wondering
this
if we're
house
gonna
will
see
need to go eventually.
some men at arms, because those would be a good front line against
Yeah.
samurai. But
And look at that.
Mizzsazza's not actually
Mizzsazza
making
is
units.
on the ball, right? Like just immediately moving those villagers into those outposts, and it's going to be very hard for even the longbowmen with their extra range to
Didn't even get one single hit off.
because that's the thing, right? If they're here, these outposts, because it's not just about that enemy outpost. If this outpost was here, and those longbowmen move in, right? They go in, they're within range, right? And they need to. They only need to take one step back, and they can still kill those villagers.
Yeah.
So moving them a little bit further ahead is just good placement. You need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, we see the floating gates are coming in for the Japanese right away, as we thought.
I think from that point on, we're just gonna start building some barracks. We have
Stable.
a stable. We can go into mounted samurai as well. But I think I would just go into normal samurai. But mounted samurai are good too.
There's still so many sheep underneath the town center.
We have more
I'm
wood,
wondering
so we're
if
gonna put
they're
down
gonna
more
get
production.
out of the sheep. Like, we're gonna get some more free farms, and then we have like sheep for days. Like,
We have sheep for
we
days.
don't even have to.
Well,
push
no,
out-
why did we do this? Blocking 2 of our farms too. Was that intentional? I don't think it was,
Maybe
right?
for the wood income because it's prairie. Because she's got so many sheep underneath the town center. Maybe she wants the wood.
You know what? That is actually big brain.
Like,
maybe it is intentional. I did see that villager coming out here, and I was like, why is that house being built there?
like I feel like it's gonna be hard on this map to get some some
the
wood.
wood. So
Because
we're
the wood
just
is
we
the
want
most
we
dangerous
want the
for her right
passive
now.
wood income as early as possible.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I get it. Maybe that makes sense.
Because now the passive wood is gonna start coming in.
Yeah. Okay, we are heading into a second stable, and it's just going to be mounted samurai. But we did have I think Mizzsazza did spot this out the barracks, right? It's going to be hardened spear. Very good read though by Dragonna, saying I just hope we're pronouncing your name correctly. Very good read that we're going to need those spearmen.
Yeah, but like you know, the spearmen are the counter to your counter, so it's always a good idea to make spearmen.
It is already a good,
as the English.
which is why I thought it would be best to just go into the normal samurai, right? Because if you're already on longbowman, the chance that you're gonna wanting to build spearmen is already quite high.
Yeah. Yeah, and the spearmen are not that great against normal samurai.
They're not competitive against them at all.
Yep.
We've got double broadex and iron undermesh. We're getting skewered here. I think these knights are gonna go. Sorry, these mounted samurai are gonna go down very, very quickly. If we shoot down an extra volley on that mounted samurai,
He's gonna get away. He's gonna get away for
that's one kill.
For now.
That's one kill.
You see the warrior culture coming in for the English. Yeah, they have a lot of farms, so that's gonna pay off for
Yeah,
sure.
we need to invest into these early farms. We have no other option. It is the hand that we're dealt.
Trying to go to the deer and the berries, but deciding to go back. That's a lot of idle time like that.
Yeah, it's not because we didn't have the wood. I was wondering. I wonder what happened there. But it is. Yeah, we now getting that passive wood income. Is this worth the? I mean, I guess we don't need the 3 extra. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra farms that we have right now?
Yeah, especially with all those sheep.
Like with all the sheep that we have.
That's sheep until like minute 30.
So
at least.
we'll just say intentional, big brain, and entirely deserved. We can always remove this house later if we need to.
Yeah, there is one relic already in the bank for the Japanese. The second one is coming in right now, and the third one is on their way as well. I think in the middle of the map, maybe.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, here it is.
There is something happening in the middle of the map.
Yeah, this is just a mounted samurai.
Just their army.
Yeah.
Chilling.
So that first Yoshiro came into the forge. Where was the other one put down? Oh, it came down into the stable.
Yeah, for the mounted samurai. To
for
come
more
out.
mounted samurai. Yeah.
Yeah.
And are we going to be moving into anything else here?
The third relic is home now. So we're gonna have quite some passive gold income. So like, Mizzsazza is in a really good position right now. She's like, you know, I've got a lot of food. I'll just queue up like 300 villagers. But Mizzsazza is in a really good position right now because she's got a lot of passive gold from the relics. She's got passive wood from
Oh no!
the storehouse. And her food is like right underneath her town center because she's got like 20
And
sheep
we're just
still
throwing away our mounted samurai, right? Imagine if all of these units were just normal samurai instead. How effective we would be. She is picking up a couple of villager kills though.
3 villager kills so far.
But I don't think these samurai will leave here alive.
Yeah, but
Was that worth
it's
it?
gonna delay the White Tower.
Was that worth
their
it? Was
castle
that
age.
worth the mounted samurai? I don't feel like it was. I feel like that was a bad fight to take, even if we got villager kills out of it. Which again does put Dragonna back, even though like she already has the weaker economy, and we can check that right now.
I mean, we can see that Mizzsazza has 600 in the bank with food-wise, but she's got like 300 villagers queued up, so she's got quite some food.
Yeah, I mean there were a lot of villagers queued up here. We do have a second town center.
We'd like to split that up.
We'd love to.
She's actually having all the relics in her hand now too. The last 2 are coming in, so
I'm not sure why we're picking these fights, especially.
I think she wants to deny the White Tower coming up. Because it's gonna make it harder to dive underneath.
It's easy for us to say this, right? But just put them onto the farms, right? Like harass his back bit. Why harass where their army is? Oh, this is good.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is good. Now she's found it. She's found it.
Dragonna is going to be a lot of
If
trouble now.
you do this with your mounted samurai, now you're getting value out of it. This, bad idea. This, very good idea. This is, again, parry, and we've casted a parry game before. We said it. Those wood lines, those are so vulnerable.
Especially for the English. That's,
Yeah, they would love
parry
to get,
is the counter to the English.
and they would love to get more wood in. They would love to get more farms up. They would love to build units that cost wood. So.
Yeah, and I feel like right now Mizzsazza is in a big lead, and I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that she had 2 scouts, and Dragonna just gave her a scout at the start, because this made it so Mizzsazza has so much food under her town center, and she doesn't even have to go out to get food.
Yeah, we're moving into hardened samurai now. So not mounted samurai, but just normal samurai. You never want to do this. Always just select your cavalry apart from the other ones so that you can move faster with them.
They can run.
They can run. That's the entire point of cavalry. Did we move into a new tree line? We didn't. We're no. These villages are still in here.
Yep.
We still have
they're just
9 villages
idling.
in there, and we already have the weaker economy.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
Are we-
becoming a bigger and bigger problem because there's a second town center now. Are we? We're rallying in the middle.
Okay,
Seems
I feel
like-
like we were just like rallying past a white tower, which not a good call. Odachi for the samurai. We've got Hizukuri, which is +1 melee damage for our Japanese units.
I feel like you need to like scream that one.
Hizukuri.
Yeah. Make it sound a little bit more anime. We with the why are we always having the sacred piece?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but I don't mind. It's because it's a custom match and we can choose, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the mighty infantry going to tear that Shinto priest apart.
It's an English wolf.
Yeah, we're moving on to the tree line over here.
There's not many trees there though.
Would love to see an outpost come down on that as well because no.
That's gonna hurt.
Dragonna needs
11 villager kills
yeah,
in total,
respond to
12.
this.
Send your army over. 14. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt a lot.
That's 15 dead villagers already.
And another 12 idling right now.
Yeah, so we're choosing to make
and
knights.
there's another one actually on this farms. Oh, 18.
Yeah, we're choosing to make knights with the white tower, but I don't think it's a unit that we want. We definitely want the crossbowmen, and we want spearmen because that's what they're going, right?
But have you noticed? Defend the sacred sites. Have you noticed that notification? Because it's like really small, so you might have missed it. But there is a sacred victory coming up.
Yeah, so we bought the elite samurai, and then decided to make start making some of these. We have the Uma Bannerman, is it?
There's so many.
It's
There's
an
so many
Umar
villages on
Yeah, it's an Umar
on
Bannerman.
those sheep now.
So this will boost up all the cavalry unit. If we're going into an infantry composition, would love to see the katana bannerman as well.
Look at all those villages on the sheep. It is.
Oh my god. Oh.
I take it back. I think the sheep won't last until the 13th minute.
And they will not with 40 villages on them. Oh my god.
They will run out.
Why? Oh no. We're picking up range defense. Where's our blacksmith? Here it is. We're picking up range defense.
But they're not having ranged units. Oh, there's that one villager. There you go.
In fact, we've picked up like both of the range defense already, and none of the melee defense. Even though
they
we're
have
up against the
melee.
Japanese.
Yep.
And if there's one thing I know about the Japanese is that they hate making range units. They hate it more than the HRE does. They do. They hate making range units, and they definitely haven't brought any of those ranged units out. So this is a waste of upgrades.
Yeah.
Honestly, would have loved the melee upgrade instead.
And we see that Imp coming in for Mizzsazza, the Japanese.
Yeah, the Tanagashima gunsmith, and we're bringing it down. Where is it? Here? Yeah, here we go.
And what does this do?
It's a landmark that generates tickets that can construct siege units.
Like a mangonel.
Like a mangonel, but more likely, I'm not sure if it can make the mangonel. More likely the Japanese special unit, the Zutsu, or bombards. Those are.
But like I thought about a mangonel because there's a lot of crossbows and
yeah, but a bombard would do pretty well against White Tower here.
Against a win condition.
Yeah, and we know that like Dragonna is. Has been on the back foot, right? Has lost villages.
Yeah, I mean since she lost her scout.
It's been tough, right? I'm sure she wish she could go back. We need to bring out our entire army.
Ooh, you never want to fight with half of it.
Like all of these crossbowmen do perfect against all of these samurai here.
Yeah, the White Tower is gonna start firing now too. The Imperial.
And this would be the right time to fight, right? They do not have their Imperial upgrades right now.
We don't want to give them time for those Imperial upgrades.
This is the time to fight. So we are heading into the cinematic mode. Yeah, these crossbowmen need to they need to be hitting any one of these.
Yeah, I mean, they're all
it's fine.
armor.
Like, these are all
anything.
Heavy units. But the question is, how long will this front line last? Right? Because that's the real danger here. These Uma Bannermen needed to go down first, probably, but it's down now. That banner is on the ground. We have another
we're
one.
Need to start kiting.
And we are gonna the crossbowmen need to be behind. The crossbowmen need to be behind the longbowmen. We use palisades and then move their army, which then removes them. So you want to be very careful doing that. The crossbowmen needed to be out the back, and the longbowmen needed to be out front because our crossbowmen is really what is pulling us through this fight here. It's not the longbowmen.
No, they're just firing. I don't know. I guess like those Nerf gun bullets.
Yeah, it barely does any damage, right? So we can check, right? We have 5 ranged armor, right? Our bows do 8 damage.
So it's gonna be 3.
It's just 3 damage. That's not a lot. Our crossbowmen do 14 damage. Plus 9 is 21.
Yeah.
Am I saying that correctly?
5.
No. I'm not saying that correctly. 23, sorry.
And then -5.
I'm so good with numbers.
That's 18 damage.
I'm good enough to know that was wrong. I was like, that is not math. That is...
you can't do numbers, I can't read. So like if there's something like on a geisha and I need to read that, I'm like, what does this even say,
So we made a siege workshop, right? And you can't make mangonels from this. It's bombards, it's Zutsu, it's hand cannoneers, and it's the Rebaldaquins. The Rebaldaquins are pretty cool. We're heading into the faster attack speed for mangonels upgrade.
And the
but we do not have a
right?
mangonel out on the field yet. Wouldn't you prefer to have it the other way around?
Is that the Japanese wheelbarrow coming
This
in?
is Japanese wheelbarrow, yeah.
Yeah.
It will not show up in here, and this is
No.
the second level of it already. It will not show up in here, so keep that in mind for our spectators who are unfamiliar with the caster mode.
And we do see like the +1 range damage coming in for the Japanese, which is a bit questionable because we don't have ranged units, so we're basically wasting our gold. Yeah.
We are. Are we planning to move in that? Maybe the hand cannoneers or the Ozutsu. Again, if we now move our longbowmen, right? Be careful. Okay, very good. Would love to more efficiently, like actually select our units instead of all the units. I think we moved them again.
Yeah.
Some of them.
They're like on top of the palings themselves right now.
Yeah, okay. No, we did put them on stand ground. Very good control from Dragonna here, which is how we stopped them from moving afterwards, right? Like removing those palings that they so desperately need to
Did you
help
just
them
switch
against
those around in the top? I think you did. Well, you just put them back. This is fine, guys.
I might have accidentally done that. It's good that you caught that out.
I was like, wait, the second was Mizzsazza was on the left.
Yeah.
I'm not getting crazy, am I?
No. So this is 60 extra villagers for Mizzsazza. We have 5 relics in the Shinto shrines.
Oh my god, I think she's out of sheep.
We are we're grabbing the extra Yoroshiro upgrade. This is very good. It gives us 2 extra Yoroshiros that we can just put into more forges for more passive gold income. We could put it into houses too for food income. We could put them into lumber camps for wood income. But it is generally agreed upon that putting it into forges is the call to make.
Never too much gold.
You can never have too much gold. Would love to see another lumber camp out here because they have to walk quite a bit. We're getting the +1 melee upgrade yet again. Do we have any ranged units yet? Yeah, it is for the Azutsu. That is why we picked it up.
All right. So is the Azutsu also gonna get more damage against the buildings because of this +1 upgrade?
Well, yeah. I mean, it does +1 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
+1 damage is +1 damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's gonna be. She's gonna try. Like she's got 10 of those Azutsu, so that's quite a bit. So I'm guessing that she's gonna try and finish his game off right now.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the stats of the Azutsu. So that's 28, which is 26 base +2 from the upgrades, and then 130 versus buildings. So they
Just
will
a
tear
little bit.
down that white keep very quickly.
So it's like more than 150 damage.
And the numbers that they have here.
1500 damage per time that they fire. If the whole set of 10 is gonna fire at a building.
So Dragonna did actually refresh that lumber camp, but it gets torn down in an instant. The samurai are chasing these villagers onto the farms. We do have a mangonel in the back here, and Dragonna does try and get that mangonel down. We are moving into the staggered formation.
that's so
Dragonna
great.
making good realizing, hey, that is actually a very dangerous situation. Focusing all of her units onto that mangonel because she knows like
She needs
this
to get it
is the
down.
biggest threat to my units here.
Ooh, it died, but it did fire still. How much health does the White Tower have?
It's 5,000 for any normal landmark typically, and those samurai did come on the back of our farms and have killed all of our villages. Very few actually made it to safety at all. Are these even villages in here? I don't think we have a way to tell. But none of them made it into the town center. So we've lost 50 of our villagers. It leaves 7 of our villagers alive. I don't even know
They're probably
where they are.
in the town center or something.
Like
I mean,
5
maybe
of these
5 of them.
must be in
Oh,
here.
I think there might be some chopping some wood over here. Maybe nope, not even. They're just hiding.
Yeah, and that will
Oh, there are
really
just
spell
5
the end
left
because
now.
we're trying to make
It's literally the ones in the White Tower are left.
because we're trying to make 5 of these crossbowmen in the council hall, but like that's not enough, right?
No.
We can't coast by in Imperial Age, right? Our enemy's Imperial with only 3 production buildings.
No, that's way too like way too less. Not enough.
It's far too
Little. Yeah. Thank you guys for
It's
watching.
far too not enough.
Make sure to click on one of these playlists. I mean, to be fast now. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'd love to see you in the next video.